guys are adventuring in the lands of Toivo. And we're going to do a bit of a recap here because it's a good thing. You guys are currently out here in Australia. You came here because you were trying to rescue your friend Bloodsword from the clutches of a dragon and an evil woman who kidnapped him, but were unable to monologue because of a silence spell that was placed upon them. Yes?
One time.
One time.
You're never gonna live that down.
Not ever.
Never
So
gonna
you
use
don't
that
know
spell
why
again.
he was-
Oh my gosh.
You don't know why he was kidnapped or exactly what the purpose is. However, he was kidnapped, and you have traveled across the entirety of the continents through the sea, faced waves of banshees, dangers across the ocean. You faced off against labyrinthine puzzles. You've solved peaceful problems and drama amongst dragons in humanoid form. You've braved the wastes and dangers of Australia, challenging even the burrowing creatures. You've become Australian wayfinders and have tamed T-Rexes temporarily before they were slain, and continued on. Last week, you attempted to enter the cave containing Bloodsword, which was the lair of your friend Sageos. Upon defeating the clay construct at the entrance, you realized you were in over your head and have decided to take a tactical withdrawal to a safe distance where you found a crevice where you could place a tiny hut, recover, recuperate, and watch Sageos return to his lair. He was searching for you and fortunately was unable to find you. You searched the Australian Wayfinder skills to determine what lay to the south if you wanted to go in that direction to discover where Jatikam's sister might be missing. You remember that there was fire, a crevice, and then a lake. So, as you are still in your tiny hut, having gotten your long rest, Covet von Sin has taken time to attune to a small pin. Covet von Sin needs to add Kashana's pin to her inventory and attune to it.
I shall attune to Kashana's pin.
So, Miss Lauren, you proved quite useful last week as your party lay half unconscious and dying, and you managed to help rescue the party and withdraw with everyone intact and not dead.
And we appreciated it greatly.
So,
I've sworn duty to protect my companions.
as a question for Islaren, did you watch last week's session?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, then I don't have to do a massive recap for you. Cool. I hope that item meets your expectations, Miss Covet.
It's so much fun. Oh my gosh. I just gotta not die. Holy crap.
Of course not die. I don't want you to die.
It'll eat me.
No, I'm good. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay. On the side note, GM, it did not
Yes.
add the +1 to my armor class.
I will correct that. Give me a couple moments. Go ahead.
Lauren, you were amazing. How'd you pull that off?
I pulled nothing of the extraordinary off that I'm aware of.
I mean, you did that thing followed up by that other thing. It was a great combination. I mean, how do you do that?
Twilight, are you trying to butter me up?
I think maybe, but nonetheless, you do have a great natural talent for pulling us out of deep places.
Oh,
But I think Ayla's the one that uses butter and all of her techniques.
indeed. I suppose it is only returning the favor. After all, Twilight and Sin were the ones to uh, rescue me from a dark place.
I mean, there for a while, I thought we were goners. I mean, I think most of the party was on our backs in some shape, form, or fashion.
I think we have many things to discuss in terms of how we may prevent these situations going forward, but I thought, for one, that you all acquitted yourselves very well.
So,
Fought bravely in the face of great odds.
Well, let's try not to be eaten by dragons or beaten up by constructs and stuff like that again. Oh, that was not good. Poor Kiki was being pummeled at one point.
in Covet, Saragossa was not the password.
You think?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we just didn't say it right. Who knows?
Maybe we put the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
That could have been.
So
Now
that-
what?
GM, that did work. Thank you. There was I look around because it's been a while. There was some the box that went to Leslie.
Yes,
Has
Right.
that come back?
it did come back. Yes. And it contains the potions that you guys paid for.
Okay, so I
I
open
have
the box.
and I have retroactively paid for 2 potions of greater healing.
Yes.
Okay.
That's actively why we did not return the box until you got here.
Wait.
I am also going to attune to the cloak of protection that came with it.
Okay.
Now it's harder for pings to hit me. Yay! Okay. But everybody got their potions and everything. I don't want to close it before that happens because I have a feeling it'll go poof.
I got my 4.
Yeah, I've got my 4 greater healing.
Cool. You guys have re-equipped with new potions, and the way before you lies open to either the south, north, east, but not not east, but west, because the mountainside is very impassable.
Well, looks like we cannot go west, young man.
Then you realize, with all of your passive insights, you guys really don't know why each of you are here outside of the rescue mission of Bloodsword. Does anyone wish to share with each other why you are here?
I mean, why is it that we're here? Is it we just in some great cosmos floating around and run great big?
My love, it's not time to be all philosophical. I know that comes in spurts, and I'm so proud of you. But now's not the time.
My head hurts.
I know. So why don't you just share a little bit of why we're actually here?
Well, hi. My name is Twilight, and I'm married to this thing over here.
Fang?
Oof.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Okay, your turn.
I'm making a list. Why don't you tell them about what's going on with Shantara Grove?
With Shantara Grove.
Come on. Shantara Grove's where you're from. And there's a problem there. Why don't you elaborate?
He searches quickly for his notes.
What are these things that you speak of?
She walks over, gooses him in the butt, and says, "Tell the story." Good grief. Bard.
Well, no shit, there I was. Alright. For those of you that don't know or haven't been traveling us for some time, Covet and I are not originally of this plane, realm, dimension. What do you want to call it?
Plain.
So, we work for this lady.
We are in service too.
MKL.
Yep.
At or for various reasons, some to be determined at a future date.
Nope. We just want to get home.
So,
I think there's a conflict between the two characters' goals.
Well, kind of. I want to go home, but my home is wherever Twilight is. And we are in the same
Oh,
realm, from the same realm, but there's a little bit more to Shantara Grove than, well, what we had anticipated. Shantara Grove has been.
yes, Ayla, I know why I am here.
It's just. Well.
serve every need of Covet. Got it.
So, Shantara Grove has been.
It is the current realm source originator of darkness, I guess you could say right now, courtesy of the daughter of Mosaba, Rafinus. Rumor has it, or at least through some of the research that we've done to this point, that that darkness is crossing over to other locations. It's having impacts on the natural order of things, which has sparked the interest of MKL, which has brought us to this location. I want to restore my home of Shantara Grove back to its original glorious history and past, but aren't quite sure how to do so.
Cool. That's good. That's good enough for now. Covet just wants to get back home to the Fey Realms, right?
Fey realms and be with and help Twilight save Shantara Grove. I know there's more to the story, but how much is there? I don't know. I am in service to MKL, but at the same time, well, the way things have hand out.
You could say conscripted or drafted into service.
Yeah, I like drafted into service. Conscripted, yeah. I like that way of putting it. But the way things are is to be the best that I can possibly be to help Twilight get his home back. I have to become more powerful, and well, I'm learning from somebody. Yeah, probably not the best way, and I can tell you MKL's probably not very happy with me, but
A means to an end.
yeah.
Okay. It's Lauren. Why are you here?
It is either a long story or a short one.
The
I like
longers
the
are better.
long one. I like the long one. Let's go with the long one.
Very well. Oh, when I was young, my grandfather used to take me to parades where we would see all various soldiers and heroes of the Protectorate, and I grew up wanting to be one of them, uh, just like my grandfather was, just like my father was, my grandmother, my uncle, my entire family on my father's side, all deeply ingrained in the military of the Protectorate. But my family saw me more fit for the art of diplomacy instead, and I learned that I would not be sponsored for the training it would take to become one of those who guard the sea against the plains. Therefore, I decided to take it upon myself to uh, self train, as it were. I left home without telling a soul, just leaving notes behind for the ones I loved. I left the person I was betrothed to, and I don't assume that that door is closed, but I can imagine it may be difficult to open again. Either way, I went to the surface to Nausea seeking the consortium that my uncle had uh, once served with. I came seeking training, and perhaps the more foolish part of me came seeking glory, but um, now that I've stumbled upon conspiracy so dangerous that it could threaten much of Toivoa, I know that I must see this through to the end.
Okay. Why is Eowyn here? Eowyn? Are you there?
Sorry, is it broken?
Yes, we can hear you now.
I honestly don't really think I have a whole reason like you guys. I guess I was just hired to help.
Let me send you a message because I believe I actually know this answer, and if I want to remind you what we talked about, and it's been like a year since we talked about it, so give me just a moment here. Is that right? What I sent you in Roll20?
is.
Okay. Do you want to share that, or do you want to keep that private for now?
I think I'd rather keep it private.
Cool. We can totally do that. Kiki, as Eowyn stays quiet about their purpose, what would you say?
I'm not so complicated like all of you. I don't have a world I think that I'm trying to restore. Um, I'm not trying to get to the Fey realms or anywhere else. I grew up on the streets in Ryport. Um, had some good friends. Got into a little bit of trouble. Met Master Ope, who showed me the way of the serene waters. And I studied there at the monastery. Um, uh, Kyofu is the god of the monastery. I don't know. I mean, I'm not so into gods, but he's as it turns out, he's not so bad. He's the god of neutral god magic. Um, you know, uh, and then I met all of you, and I didn't really have a job at the time. And Master Kyofu said, I got to go out and get some experience in the world before I can do anything really significant. So I'm out here to learn and to help all of you, and hopefully get better at being, a monk.
And lastly, Ayla Taylor. Why are you here?
Let me do that. Um, my dad is a high elf and was a pretty miserable creature. He was not loved by his family or anyone in his town, and he's never really told me why or if he even knows why. But he wandered until he came to our little island and he met my mom, and she's human, okay? Um, but he also learned about the god that lives on our island, and his name is Volpes. And he's the god of feast and happiness and gratitude. And Dad, he'd never found peace or or just contentment until he came to live on our island. So he married my mom, and so there's me, and I've got three brothers and another little sister. But in the course of all of this, I became a cleric for our god Volpes Dignus, and my dad said I needed to go out on a mission to spread the joy that comes from knowing this God. And so that's where I started, was heading out to share the love and the the fellowship that you get by from our God. Um, but then I ran into y'all, and y'all seemed to need some help, and I was capable, and I think we hit it off pretty well. So I've just part of my deal in sharing the love of my God is to help those who needs help, and y'all needed help, so here I am.
With a little bit of
Kind of simple.
seasoning and butter.
My God believes there should be a chicken in every pot in every house.
Well, that's really cool. But um, so have you tried anything other than chicken?
Of course. We've had
You're,
duck and turkey and goose.
So turducken. Okay, gotcha.
Now,
Um,
not all at once.
have you actually understood and partaken of the wonders of this thing called beef?
A four-legged thing?
With horns and everything. It's amazing.
Well, so is quail and
well,
pheasant.
so okay. So that being said, your god is the god of feasts. We've been to
Right.
several.
Yes.
Um,
And
and
he's been behind it.
okay. Well, maybe you should learn some of the recipes to take back home. Maybe that could help.
That's a possibility. That's a
I've got a
possibility.
lot. I've got a recipe book. I've got a cookbook here, and I've been learning how to cook and everything. Maybe we could work on that together.
Oh, that would be awesome. Let's do that. I'm sure the folks here in the group wouldn't mind having some fine cuisine as we go along.
With beef?
Ouch.
Covet, I need you to roll an insight check, please.
Insight. Okay.
Yes, please. With a 13, you're slightly concerned at all of the foul studies that Ayla Taylor is involved in.
I mean, it's almost like she's got a wing and a prayer.
Oh Jesus, help me. Okay.
Actually, I have 2 wings and a prayer.
And a drumstick or two.
And a
but
drumstick.
okay.
And a drumstick. There you go.
I do
Does
my
that
best.
lift you up? Is that the wind beneath your wings?
The drumstick is not made of wind, it's made of turkey.
Yeah, just don't get too peckish.
Right.
And then we'll just gobble it all up until I'm done making it.
I think Covet's getting sick at her stomach.
No, I'm good. I'm good. It's all of the
These
You are
it's the foul
hungry.
jokes that are just terrible. I mean, they're just foul.
Says the thirsty one that gobbles down everything.
I'm not picky.
Well, that's true.
I mean, I will say though that dinosaur tastes kind of like chicken. So,
You will not
Ooh.
speak ill of George that way.
which one?
Yes. You will be avenged.
Oh, you're cute. Okay, all right.
So, where do we go from here?
Well, we had talked about going down to that lighthouse in the middle of the lake with the floating cities.
Okay, so
But
Mrs.
Covet was dragging her feet on that one, so maybe we need
No.
to rehash that.
No, the one I was dragging my feet on was Kashana. And now that I know of what, yeah, just to remind everybody, to ask her a question, if I ask her a trivial question, I have to give a trivial life. But if I give a legendary life, I get a legendary answer. So I'd really rather avoid that if we can. I'd rather try to go see Shalom.
How are you?
I concur with that judgment.
She just looks at Twilight and swats him up the back of the head.
Ow.
You were raised better than this.
You know his folks?
Not yet, but I've heard stories.
I'm
Who
sure.
told you these stories?
Hey, I listen. I do research. Alright, so you want to try cooking, Ayla?
This close to Sigeos' lair?
Oh yeah, that's not a good idea. Let's go someplace else first.
Yeah, I think maybe
I mean,
so.
we could go back in there. That was your favorite place.
No.
Not while Sageos is in the cave. No way.
Well, we figured out. I did. Just to remind everybody, I did do legend lore on Bloodsword, and apparently they're trying to torture him to get information about where the roaming king of Reston is located in Fort Crag.
So the longer we take, the better.
No,
So we need to go right in there and rescue him.
I'm gonna smack you. No, we're not going after another dinosaur. Let's go south. I think that's the best thing. What do you think, is Lauren and Kiki and Ayla?
So we have to go
And Awen.
south to go
And-
east.
I think it is a difficult judgment to make to choose not to go back in now, as every delay holds the potential for disaster, but I recognize that if we fail totally, that there's no there's no honor and no utility in dying in vain. We should ensure that, at the very least, when we return, we have a fighting chance. I suggest that we do choose to go south, and I do think that is a wise course of action, that we make as good of a time as we possibly can.
That calls for music. I've got you.
Not yet. I want to
Let's
get a
say the
little
rest of
farther
you.
away. If we do this, I want to get farther away from the cave before you start entertaining us with your bardic abilities.
They're wondrous abilities.
Okay, everybody, what do you guys say?
I think we go south. I think that's the right way to go.
Ayla? Awen?
I see merits to both sides. But I hesitate to go right back into the cave, although I know Bloodsword's there and he's suffering. I think there's just something more that we need before we can possibly beat all the creatures that are in there, whatever they are, human or non-human. So I'm kind of in favor of going south.
So all those in favor of prolonging Bloodsword's suffering by going south, say aye.
Oh my lord. You are so evil.
I am not.
Yes,
I
you
mean,
are.
I'm ready to go back in. I was ready to go in the 1st time. I'm ready to go in again. But
I'll go back. If the group decides to go back in, I will
Yeah.
go back. I just don't know whether we can actually save him or not. And then I slap Twilight upside the head.
In the afterlife. So let's go south.
All I did was ask a question. How does that make me evil?
The guilt ticket.
Right. I did not try to guilt anybody. All I was saying was the exact situation that's going on. By going south, we prolong his suffering. No big deal.
I mean,
I also think we need
honestly,
to
I don't feel
seek-
guilty. I don't know Bloodsword. So if you guys are okay with him suffering, he's your friend, not mine.
Wow! The disconnect is awesome. It's so accurate. I love it so much.
Thank you all so much.
Oh my
To
god.
be able to help him better, we are going to have to allow him to suffer just a little bit longer so we can get all of the requirements necessary to beat Sigeos. So going in there right now is not going to happen.
And see, if we go in there and we fail again, it's only going to be worse on him than it is now. So I'd rather him suffer at this level while we get the tools that we need to succeed.
The utilitarian approach to suffering. Awesome.
And I suggest that we each pray to our respective gods about whether or not we are avoiding conflict because it is difficult or avoiding it because it is necessary to do so. That discernment is all the difference. But I strongly believe that we are doing what is difficult but correct if we go south. For among other things, I think those wounds from the clay golems are. It seems that those are slower to heal, and we should see if we can find someone who can assist with those.
Yeah, that's true. I'm down a little bit. I don't really feel as good as I did before that fight.
Yeah,
We
me
really,
either.
we really need to get some help. So I think going south is going to be our best option to get that.
So I just need y'all to say aye once we're all in agreement. We can go.
20 gold for someone to go back in.
That's tempting.
I'm not taking up on that. You're no. I'm ready to head south. Anybody else coming with? Because I mean, really.
Of course, my dear, I'm right behind you.
I am in agreement with that.
Kiki will take flight, heading south. It feels very natural to head south. I don't know why. I kind of like it.
I pull out absinthe and I'm like, you need to spread your wings just a little bit. And I give him a little honey cube.
I need your roll perception check.
Yes, we know those are so good.
Thank you. I appreciate you rolling.
See?
The story continues.
So, would I see something?
You would. And I will send you a message just to Twilight. As I am getting in trouble with my logistics specialist.
I can't get this side of the story to progress for nothing.
My guess is it's progressing. You just don't know about it.
Kevin, have you really, really, truly looked at absinthe recently?
I tried, but he moves just a little much.
You really should pay attention to your yes, dear.
There you go, Twilight's Call.
For the record, I'm not looking.
Good.
I am looking the opposite direction.
Oh, damn. Kevin, I don't know that absinthe has been to Chantara Grove.
He what? Say that again?
The small dragon begins flying southwards ahead of you.
He's what?
Has there ever been opportunity for absinthe to be near Chantara Grove?
Not to my knowledge, no.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Let me think.
The answer is no, he's never been near the Chantara Grove.
Okay, no, he has not.
I got one job on this ship.
Yay!
So then, why is there darkness reminiscent of what's plaguing Chantara Grove emanating from your little pseudo-dragon?
All the way back to the front of the book.
If y'all want to continue with another conversation, go for it. It's going to take a minute to find this.
I think they're waiting. They're waiting to discover why the small little dragon, now that you have been pointed out to look at it, has tendrils of darkness writhing off of the ends of its scales as it follows along behind Kiki.
goes back to when we were doing all the stuff at Inland Point. I mean, that
When it got touched, who touched it?
Zokorath.
Because it has the same feeling as the darkness of the demons that invaded Chantara Grove.
Oh no. Leslie had stated that she couldn't. I knew that there was something off, but I didn't know what.
I would like to correct. Leslie didn't say she couldn't. She said she wouldn't.
That's why I stopped. Yeah, that's why I stopped.
Yeah.
That's really not good. With that knowledge of the history, with the history of Chantara Grove that I know, that you do I know? I've been traveling with you. I've been traveling and married to you for a long time. Do I know history?
To a degree, not the full history, but being a denizen of the Fey Realms, you know the basics of it. Do you want me to send it to you privately, or would you mind if I expound a little to the party?
I'm gonna leave that decision to Twilight.
Very well.
To the party, he says.
To the party. Excellent. Chantara Grove. Let me get you guys an image of this, because you guys will be discussing this in public. Chantara Grove was one... Go ahead.
Before we discuss this, there's nothing... I look around. I'm trying to make sure that this is kind of quiet, because I don't want...
This is
roll your perception check.
Perception. Right. Okay, I rolled great on that last time.
Wow.
You look around, and you see a trail that heads southwards of a whole bunch of the mall. You guys are coming up towards, probably in the next 8 to 10 hours, another nomadic tribe. But at the moment, there's nothing nearby that seems to be within earshot of you.
Looks like this is a trail of a mall. I wonder if we'll see a nomadic tribe here in a little bit.
Probably 8 to 10 hours.
One job on this ship. Yep. Yeah, you guys are the only group that does this. I think it's hilarious. Not even the Wednesday group does it, which is hilarious to me. Anyway. So, would you continue discussing this in the current situation?
I don't see anything. What about you, Twilight? Are you comfortable with this?
Yeah, we can do the generics.
Okay.
Alright. Chantara Grove, the jewel of the Fey Realms, palaces, houses of craftsmanship, generally a pleasant place. Until the shadows arrived. The Chantara Grove has been corrupted by the Shadow Realm and the shadows themselves. Not just the absence of light, but active living creatures that have converted it into this. They say that humans are not afraid of the dark. What they are really afraid of is that Chantara Grove is reaching through the plains to enter their rooms in the dark. Humans are afraid of the shadows that crawl, that the barrier between the Fey realms might be diminishing and allowing those creatures in. Shintara Grove is an island where darkness rules. There's been rumor of a band of adventurers who journeyed to the Shintara Grove. Covet von Sin and Twilight would be aware of these people. They are a group of seven people who hired a boat out of Bilgewater. And I will put Bilgewater in the chat for you here. Bilgewater is a fey town that is disgusting, horrible, and generally a nasty scum of the earth place, scum of the fey realm place, where people do fishing, and it is slowly being consumed by the shadows itself. However, it's still independent enough to have people live there in peace. These 7 adventurers went to the Shintara Grove and returned successfully and intact. They are the only people to have come back from an excursion to the Shintara Grove, because the rest are never heard from again.
I'm sorry, we had internet issues. We lost, still has people in Shantar at Bilgewater. We lost
okay.
internet.
Bilgewater still has people there, in spite of the shadowy corruption that is currently affecting the people, the fish, and the wildlife in the area. Bilgewater is a fishing village that still people cling to, in spite of the dangers. These 7 adventurers did go to the Shintara Grove and are notable in that they came back. They told of horrific things that were there. Absolute monstrosities of shadow and darkness, crabs that attempted to sink their ship, and even a juvenile shadow kraken that attempted to pull their ship under the waves. It is impossible to see, except for directly in front of you when you are within the grasp of the shadows. Dark vision only moderately helps. Lights are diminished. It is a horrible place of darkness and danger. Your friend, Twilight's Call, is from Shintara Grove.
Nice neighborhood.
Wasn't always this way.
Oh, okay.
What was it like before?
The jewel of the Fey realm.
What
It was
do you remember of it?
Great palaces, open air markets, travels from across the Fey realms, delights, delectables, and great visual opportunities.
It did a lot of trade with the city that I'm from, but I haven't heard from my city in a while either. I haven't heard from my family either.
What was the event that caused it to go from the jewel of the Fey realm to a place of darkness and danger?
Raphinus.
Is Raphinus a god?
Raphinus is the daughter of Masaba.
A god.
Raphinus is the one that led the incursion into the Fey realms, with her sights set onto the Chantar Grove, trying to bleed the maternal plane with shadows. Formerly a bard that's ascended, I guess you could say.
Was this an act of vengeance or jealousy or what?
I mean, what truly motivates a demon?
True.
I
The
mean, I know
chaos.
Rafina seeks power for edification, tries to control others, does not need rule or wealth, but I think Rafinas has made several deals, made several compromising agreements, anything in the name of power and edification. So what better target than the jewel of the Fey realm if you're wanting to elevate oneself?
Oh, interesting.
I mean, Rafinus was once a human, but has made deals, become something else.
A demon.
Yeah, roams the land looking for knowledge and power, and wants power for their own edification. And they're willing to.
Then I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but you're talking about a human that's been wanting some, like, you know, dark powers, and I see you sort of eat a lot of like dead things. I'm just saying, I don't think it's a bad thing. I know you're doing it for good reasons, but do you ever worry?
I mean, Covet's not human.
Oh, she's Faye.
I think
That's right. I'm Shadar Kai, just like you.
myself.
But it does concern me a little bit, but the greater good, right?
that is what many tell themselves, isn't it?
Well, I have you guys to keep me on the straight and narrow, so.
Oh, right? I'll definitely be using some things to.
She covers his mouth and proceeds to say, a lot of times, if when we would see Rafinus, we would see this person as kind and passionate. It ain't me. And there's a porcelain mask that they wear with red robes and likes to play a dulcimer. I can't play a dulcimer. We're good. What's a dulcimer?
It's a musical instrument.
I'm not sure that the dulcimer is the thing that made Rafinus evil, although, it's probably better if you don't start playing one.
I mean, you don't blame the tool, you blame the utilization of the tool.
Love the fact that Kiki's player, of all people, is defending the dulcimer.
Ayla doesn't not Ayla, but the person playing Ayla, don't they have don't you have a dulcimer?
We do have a dulcimer in our house, yes.
So how does that relate to fried chicken?
How else do you No. How else do you expect me to play the songs that are needed to encourage digestion and contemplation, like "Go, you chicken fat, go"?
I thought that was the purpose of herbs, spices, and lots of liberal application of butter.
Someone please add "Go, you chicken fat, go" to the wiki.
Yeah.
Somebody please do that. Oh my god.
I charge a Slaughter with writing "Go, chicken fat, go."
Just runs right through you.
Would Kiki know anything about Masaba, or like where Masaba
Let's roll a
is?
religion check.
I'm so good at these.
Yeah, as
We've
a
got
monk.
the tablets. We stopped at one of the temples.
We have one tablet. It's part of a tablet.
So, what do you know about Masaba? Let's see here. Masaba, because Eric has to pull up his notes in order to appropriately inform.
So
With a
while
10,
Eric does
this is
that-
all you're going to get. So I'm going to send this just to Kiki.
So, Kiki, if you remember, we stopped at the ruins near Ryport. There was a statue of Musaba,
Right.
the
I
ancient blood
remember.
god of Shao.
Shu, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the ancient
Exactly.
stories tell of Masaba being one of the first blood witches and/or vampires, or both, depending on who you talk to and what legends and ballads you believe, or epic stories, or just your friendly neighborhood bard. They have shape-shifting natures cause their identity to be difficult to identify. This results in many witch hunts where innocents were killed in search of worshippers of Masaba. However, legend states that such a creature could only be defeated by seeing its own reflection, causing it to be turned to stone for a period of time. To that end, Masaba learned the art of preventing their own reflection and invisibility.
Oh my goodness. So, do you think that we should? I mean, we want to rescue your friend, of course, but after that, do you think we should be going to Shu to see about whether or not Rafinus is there?
Oh, Rafinus isn't in Shu. Rafinus is in Chantara Grove.
Oh, well,
Roll
we
an
can't go to
insight check,
Shantara
Kiki.
Grove. Though.
Please roll an insight
What's
check,
that?
Kiki. I need Kiki to roll an insight check.
Covet just. That's mine.
Okay. All right, cool. And I need a D20 from Twilight's Call plus your charisma.
Okay.
Because I don't want to tell you what you're rolling. Thank you. All right, so to both Covet and Kiki, one moment. Copy that, and then there you go. All right.
I got it. I got it.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
For sure.
Kiki's just going to look over at Sin and sort of raise an eyebrow.
She just kind of like she shakes her head and just and shrugs her shoulders just a little bit and sighs.
Twilight doesn't pick up on this at all.
No, of course not.
But that's not surprising.
I wouldn't have heard any rumors, would I, of any of that, or no?
Where would you have heard the rumors in the past
Just
2 months?
Amongst the nomads, amongst
Nope.
Longstriders.
Nope. Not since you left the Longstriders Consortium.
Okay.
Have you, I'm just wondering, has anyone used the magic that we have, that legend lore on Rafinus?
I think so, and I think that's how we got.
No, we haven't.
You
The
haven't?
last time we researched for Venus was when we were in the Great Library of the Desert.
That's
Well,
right.
I think Kiki actually did a legend lore on Rafinus.
I think that's how we.
Not on Rafinus.
I have it in my notes specifically that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because that's how we got all the information of Rafinus.
Yeah, we did also ask about Rafinus in the library. I think we did both.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that's how we got into the legend lore of Rafinus itself.
So how far we moved now while we've had this conversation?
A couple miles.
How far do we
we're
have to
making good
go?
time on the road.
You have a long way to go. Before you get to the fire, it's
A short time to
probably a
get there.
good... Yeah. Before you get to the fire, you've probably got another 2 days. You'll catch up to this tribe or whatever this large collection of people are in the next 2 hours. For the record, Absinthe has come back as he's tired of flying and wants to be carried.
Yeah, I was about ready to bring him back. All right.
He refuses to go into the pack until he gets fed.
She gives him a honey cube.
He takes it and, with a glance up at you, glares at you for just a moment, locking eyes, and then he takes both of them and goes back into the pack. For just a moment, though, you do get the willies at his look. The heebie-jeebies run down your spine.
I look at Twilight and I'm like, I don't know what to do now.
Can you purge the shadows?
I don't think
Can you be a light in the darkness?
He wasn't always like this.
Eowyn doesn't trust the tiny dragons, not from the start.
He wasn't always like this. Absinthe was sweet and wonderful. It was only when we were at Inland Point was there a problem.
Yeah, I was gonna say at the beginning I could pet him and everything. Now he won't let me near him.
I mean, I don't know what to do.
I mean, GM, as we've traveled so far, has anything happened with our mall egg?
No.
Okay.
It's intact. There's no problems with it. It's fine. If only you had had some way to deliver it back to the Longstreeters Consortium in some kind of chest that was big enough for it.
Yeah, I know. I thought about it as soon as I closed it and sent it off. I was like, well, snap. Okay.
So, no, nothing has happened with your mall egg. No one is keeping it very warm. It's just intact.
I mean,
What's the worst that could happen?
Can Kiki see anything about these humanoids that we are approaching?
Roll your survival check, please.
I'll give us some traveling music.
Okay. With a 5? Unless you have advantage somehow?
No, I can't even see our group anymore. Hey, are you guys still down there someplace?
we're right here.
I love the fact that she shouted but didn't key up. That was hilarious.
I know.
She caught a glimpse of me, and I took her breath away.
Oh.
Yep, that's totally it.
Uh-huh.
Oh my.
Cheese whiz is heavy today.
Just a smidge.
Okay, so no, you're not able to tell much, but you can see that they have set up a tent camp up ahead.
Hey, it looks like there's a tent camp up ahead.
Hey guys, up ahead, tent camp.
Can you tell what color their clothes are?
They have clothes?
Oh dear.
Hopefully.
Sometimes.
Hopefully.
And all of a sudden, GM Eric is so tempted right now to make a change to my lore. So tempted. Not gonna lie. GM Eric's like, how can I make this work? Alice's? Maybe? No. All right, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna be a good GM. Missed opportunity. All right. You guys can pull up into the tent area. Do you guys want to go to the tented tribe, or do you want to go around them and go south?
I think we have a few people that need the help of a healer or a shaman.
Do you have anything to trade with them? They're bard. They like to trade, barter.
Oh, I'm going to bard.
I know you're gonna bard.
I'm going to bard.
I'm gonna bard so hard.
Oh my gosh! I walked into that so bad.
This is going downhill fast.
Which is impressive considering how far downhill I already went.
Yeah, there you go.
It continues to roll.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
That's it. I'm done.
Oh, I've not even begun to bard.
Okay, go bard. Bard.
I've got permission?
Oh gosh.
Don't get us killed.
Of course not. It will be legendary.
No cows.
But they're so good. You're missing out on an entire genre of wonderful beef.
The only thing we use cows for is the milk. Because you got to dip the chicken in the milk before you dredge it in the flour and fry it.
Okay, so I'm questioning here. Is she actually proficient in cooking like fowl recipes?
Of course.
GM, is she?
Let's find out. Ayla Taylor, can I get you to roll a survival check? No.
She thinks she is.
She thinks she is. I love the fact that she...
You have to understand, my mom did all the cooking I watched.
understands the fundamentals, knows what to do, but has she done it? No! So it's like watching Julia Childs and then trying to go and bake yourself.
She nailed it completely.
I'm not going to touch that one with a 10-foot pole. However, it would be funny for me to ask if this happened in real life.
No, it did not. Kathy's the only one who watched me make something and then destroy it.
And there were 2 sticks of butter.
Fudge.
Well, as long as she doesn't need to have the biscuits checked, you know. So... we're going to go ahead and move on.
There's such
You're
an
welcome.
inside joke that you don't even know.
I do know. I've been told by
Oh, he knows.
neither of
He
you.
knows.
I was told by someone other than the two of you, so just saying. Of
that I am quite sure of.
yes, there's only one other person who would have told me, so just saying.
You can't burn the biscuits. You have to give them a tender love and care.
Yeah.
Right.
Next.
As you guys walk up on the tent, the people there look at you and are instantly defensive as you approach.
We give them greetings as wayfinders.
They look at you. We do not know you. Why do you intrude upon our tent?
are on a path across
Intend-
the Australian deserts. We are seeking to restore the Wayfinder crystals. We are on the path that was given to us, and we have removed fear from the mountain.
At removing fear from the mountain, they look at each other, and their demeanor softens slightly.
I ate it, and then I pull out. I'm like, hey, Absinthe, I've got a little honey cube for you.
Ooh. The little dragon comes out, seeking the honey cube. The people before you look at you and put away their weapons. Dragon tamers.
I try.
That's an
Most
idea.
impressive. You are welcome to trade within the tents of the Rude Sands.
GM, it's the question that I always ask.
The Rude Sands, I will type that in chat for you here.
Thank you.
I keep wanting to hear rune, but I think there's a D in there somewhere. Okay, making sure.
Not ruined, rude.
I look around while other people are talking and just trying to get what would make this nomadic tribe different from the others.
Roll your investigation check to investigate what differentiates these from the slashing winds. With a 9, very basic things. The clothing colors are slightly different, where the slashing winds featured mostly whites and long chiffons with flowing scarves. The Rude Sands are tan with burlaps and easily camouflageable clothing that matches the terrain that you're around. They also have obsidian weapons that are made of volcanic glass. Macahuitls and the like.
So I take it that you're near a source of volcanism.
Yes, you stated you were wayfinders. Do you not know?
We saw fire.
Where
It's
there's
difficult to
fire,
discern.
there is life. Where there's life, there is the lava.
Indeed. Although the last time we saw fire, it was dragon fire. I
The
am
dragons are
uncertain
there.
which. Oh, excellent.
Which ones? You
Well,
seem
as
knowledgeable.
dryly as possible.
The dragons live there. The fire, the red, the magma, the obsidian. They swim within the flow.
Impressive. Wow.
They are immune to the flames and to the heat. Why would they not live where they are safe? Among the Mephits and the Galabdur, they have that realm to themselves. It's okay, Twilight's Call. You know that people don't go hungry in the desert. Because they can always eat the sandwiches there.
Sand. It's everywhere. Get used to it.
It's coarse. Never mind.
Of course.
I hate it. Of course, it gets everywhere. Yeah.
Well, some of our friends were injured uh, in the course of battle and seek restoration beyond that which is provided through rest. There anyone here who is capable of providing such?
The person you're talking to nods. Yes, there are.
Who might we seek out?
First, why should we allow you to speak to our shamans? You get the distinct impression that the children of the Rude Sands, this tribe, may have taken on aspects of the Rude Sands themselves and are rude in their own right.
Well, perhaps we could provide something in return, depending on what might be useful to you.
What would you trade?
Well, I myself hold a few gems as well as, and I will unhook the ground dweller spear and show it to them if it holds holds any importance to them.
Gems and a weapon. We will let you speak to the shaman in exchange for the spear.
You mean this one? And I pull out my spear.
Very well.
And I give them my spear.
Okay. They will take it. Come. Speak with Tolun of the Rude Sands. And I will put his name in chat for you. It's actually, let me put the entire name on. It's just copy paste.
I actually spelled that right. I'm so excited. Woohoo!
I'm trying to get more names that are easy to spell because I have had feedback from my Tuesday night group that some of the names were hard. So they got a new NPC called Greg.
You have to soften them up a little bit.
Not Bob.
Well,
No.
George was already taken.
George was taken. Gotcha.
Yeah. And George is actually hard to
Greg
spell, just saying.
George.
True.
Right.
Yeah, how why is it spelled that way anyway?
Right? No.
It's
George is
German.
bad name.
It's German, and
It's
you
German.
pronounce it Georg here.
They do not.
They do.
That's
Georg.
insane. I love that.
Go watch The Sound of Music.
And then in
Lead
Spain,
male
they pronounce
was
it
named
Jorge.
Georg. Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Your
As
random
you-
bit of history for the day. There you go.
yay,
All
education. Learning with GM Eric. All right. So, I do my best. As you walk up towards Tolun of the Rude Sand, the man is seated on the ground and looks up at you, missing the right side of his face. It's all scarred and burnt. It's very evident that this man fell into the lava at one point. He looks at you from his one good eye. You have come as supplicating for healing. I will do my best. What ails you?
I was attacked by a clay thing.
I do not
And-
care for the history. What ails you?
Okay. Well, I just don't feel as good as I used to. I don't have as much, life force. It's been reduced.
You are old. Deal with it.
I ain't that old. I mean, for my people, I'm sort of, not even middle aged, really.
It happens to all of us. We have diminished capacity due to time. You state that this is due to an injury, though?
This
Let
was
me
an
see.
injury.
Talon
and
stands up and comes over to the Blue Jay and grabs a hold of you. Very rudely, didn't ask. Invades your personal space instantly.
You're kind of rude.
Thank you. Does this hurt? And he pokes you in the ribs.
Ooh, I mean, a little bit.
How about here?
Yeah, that hurts.
Ah, I see. You have been drained of power due to a monster.
Like all
You will feel better. And he slams his palm into your ribs. You almost hear them crack, but not quite. But the wind is knocked out of you as he's going to cast Restoration on you and restore your maximum hit points.
Holy crap, you're rude, but you do good work.
That is because you are not rude enough. And he adjusts one more time. You must learn to deal with the hardships of life as he cracks your back.
I like this guy.
I mean, this
Holy
guy's really
crap.
cool.
Okay. I think I'm feeling good now. Thanks so much.
You need to learn. And he fixes your hip.
Oh my god. Oh wow. I haven't
Twilight
felt this
takes
in a
notes.
long time.
He turns.
While Covet is watching the Kiki get abused, she leans over to Ayla and says, "Are you ready to have your back cracked?"
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
Hell no.
we're up next.
Twilight leans over to Covet. I'll do that to you later.
Behave! And she swats him on the nose.
On the nose. Please roll your unarmed strike, because if you've never been slapped on the nose,
It hurts.
it hurts. Oh, does a 14? No. Okay. No injury done.
Yeah, that was not the intent. It was to injure. It was just more of to shock and.
Yes. However,
We can
Twilight's not
behave.
doing so hot, so. All right. So. Next is as Tulun releases Kiki. I hope the trade was worth it. He cracks his neck, and you hear it just crack, all the way down. Who's next?
Ayla, yeah.
Yeah, Sin kind of pushes Ayla forward.
Oh, yay.
It looked bad, but it felt great.
Okay. Yes. I
Like
too was injured in an attack.
women. You should learn your place. At the
With
front
that,
lines, in front of the men, where you learn to take the hits like you should.
I did.
And with that, she's like, "Absent. Here's another honey cube."
He looks over at you, pulling the little dragon out, trying to intimidate him. He looks over. Sugar. Waste of a dragon's pride.
No.
he reaches up underneath your shoulder blade and pulls up so that your shoulder gets back up into place, Ayla. He adjusts your hips. There. Now you will be of use within a conflict.
You're right, Kiki. This does feel better.
Right?
Thanks,
I mean, he's kind of
Does-
rude, but overall.
Does the shaman notice the oddities of absinthe?
He doesn't mention it. You don't know if he notices or not, but he won't say anything.
Can you
You
fix
could
my
ask me.
dragons?
Fix the dragon? I could kill the dragon.
Don't kill the dragon.
That is how you fix a dragon.
No.
The fact that you keep this worm as a pet is disturbing.
I live to disturb people, what can I say?
You're doing quite well in this tent.
Good. And she pokes him too. And walks out.
My wife has a fire.
He looks at Twilight. Would you sell her?
No. No, I'm good.
Such a shame. She has attitude. She would do well in our tribe. Would you consider joining the tribe?
As long as I don't have to share.
Share what?
My possessions.
Your possessions are yours. Do you think by joining the tribe you would gain access to what belongs to us?
No. I want to make sure what's mine stays mine.
Of course. But your offspring would wed ours. Hopefully the attitude of your wife would pass to them.
I'm not opposed. But I fail to see what this benefits to me.
It doesn't.
She pokes her head in the tent. I'm still here, assholes.
I know. Wait diligently.
Then come in
She
here
throws
and
her
speak
shoe
for
at him.
yourself.
She comes over and smacks Twilight across the head. Behave.
You have a good wife.
I
You should
do have a
treat
good
her.
wife.
You should treat her so that she remains with you.
Oh, she'll be educated this evening.
She looks at him up and down, is like, uh-huh.
Stay with us, and your children will be taken care of. After all that children need is the education on how to feed themselves and to live. Once taught, they're on their own.
We will consider this.
Hey, what?
The insolence of your wife is to be admired.
It has been fostered and cared for over many years.
You must love him much to insult him this badly.
He makes it easy.
The lack of respect between you and your friends and the neglect that you place upon the others in your party is to be admired.
I appreciate it, I think.
Now, ignored people. Is there anything else that you wish, as you are lesser beings in these people's sight?
Kevin doesn't know what to do with that. She just kind of shakes her head. She's like, guys, do you need anything? Really? Go for it.
I'm good. I don't know about you guys.
I'm fine.
Hideous blue person, you have not spoken.
Don't talk to Kiki that way. He can't help his coloring.
I don't think
I
he was
speak
talking to
not of
Kiki.
the bird, but of the long-haired abomination.
Her name is Islarin, and you're going to use her name that way. Thank you.
I will not. She has not proven herself worthy of anything.
I have nothing to
She
prove
takes a
to
beating
you.
quite well.
Islarin, if you want to pummel this dude, go for it. I'm okay with it.
I have no need. He may have his opinion of me, not his opinion that counts to me.
She wins. I like her.
Your pride offends me.
Wah.
That is your right.
Then will you marry me?
No.
I assumed that was going.
I think we're doing really well here, guys.
I appreciate your assistance with. I should not say assistance with. I appreciate that you healed companions.
Your appreciation is rude. You take us for nice. The world is not nice, woman, but rather harsh and to be challenged. Your niceties do nothing but flower words for no reason. Say what you mean and move on.
And what I mean is goodbye. And I will exit the tent.
She could be taught.
Well, Shaman, you've provided a mediocre service for my party, with which we are moderately grateful, but I do want to see the meager offerings of trade from your merchants.
As if you could afford them. He will walk over to a small section where there are several leather-bound chests, and he will open one of them. There's a couple of potions, and there's a few magic items. Not much. Most of what they have is in their personal possessions. There. The stores that we have taken from the defeated. What would you trade for them?
They must not be worth much considering you defeated them.
Exactly. It's okay. You are also not worth much, except to the man who claims you.
Right?
So I have this battle axe of an orc that is cursed, which means it would bring ill repute upon you. I think it would do you some good.
He looks at it. Very well. What would you have from us?
That chest of potions.
The entire chest for one axe? Let me see this axe.
And I present him the axe.
Please roll a persuasion check to trade one axe for a chest of potions.
Oh, with guidance.
Yeah, totally with guidance, yeah. I'm gonna help him.
Oh, I get help?
Hell, you're gonna get help.
What would you say to assist him in this?
A chest, a meager chest for a fantastic.
Oh, you can do better
axe.
than that. You can do better than that.
Oh yeah, I can. Hold on, let me think about this. It's not about. It's not the size that counts. It's how you use it.
So with a 25, you will
Nice.
trade this worthless chest of potions that will corrode your innards as they should in exchange for the rusted and pitted, useless hunk of metal in your hand. So, you will gain a leather-bound chest full of potions. Go ahead and scratch off the Ogre Battle Axe.
All right.
Hey, Twilight, what kind of potions are those?
They are worthless and garbage. They're the refuse that we peed into the bottles. They're the excrement of our children.
We can use that.
He looks at you. Take your foul things and go.
Oh, me. Oh, okay, got it. All right, I'm on my way.
Yeah, he may have some reference to things I have here too. So I guess
Yeah,
maybe
there
I
you
better
go.
go with you. Yeah.
You and all of your kin are disgusting and should depart before we retch upon the sands.
I think we'll suffer through your minor offerings of hospitality for a single night, because I don't think I can tolerate it anymore.
You would impose upon us for an entire night? The sands test us even further.
It's the least we can do.
It is the least you could do. You could do far better.
Oh, you want us to stay for 2 nights?
The sands would try us. The patience we would learn from dealing with your kind.
I mean, the first lessons of the sands is to never ask the gods for patience.
Reality check, #truth. Never ask for patience.
Your presence, as horrific as it would be, will teach us many things. Our hearts will be blessed by this thing.
My stomach is already in knots at the fear of the foul taste I will partake of from the meals that you try to put before us.
And the chairs and seats that you lie upon, may they be barbed and rocky.
And may yours be as sharp as obsidian.
He raises an eyebrow. You curse well. Do you speak to your husband with that?
Oh, the things that she does with that sharp, barbed tongue.
I'm gonna just move on because I can.
Thank you so much. I didn't know what to do with that.
Is it piercing?
I'm sure it's piercing.
Got
Yes.
her! Got her!
There you go. Got it. So good. As far as I know, no.
Sunrise up the nose.
As you guys bed down in this horrible place, they start cooking something. We'll call it cooking. It's more like burning. You realize that these people are masochistic in all aspects of their lives, as they view it as a way of improving themselves. So, do you guys want to spend the night here as it is sunset? Or do you prefer to go somewhere else with a little bit more of creature comforts and not the acrid scent of burnt flesh from some unnamed creature assaulting your nostrils throughout the night?
I can create a tiny hut, and I can pull out my lavender amethyst to create something that smells better.
So you're going to actually create a comfortable environment within this space around them.
Safety in numbers? What do you guys
Because
think?
it would be so rude for us to ignore their hospitality and take care of ourselves.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
All right. Cool. So as you guys begin glamping in the middle of this tent, they will be quite offended at your environment and your choice to neglect the trials that they could provide you.
Growth in being rude, right? You know,
Right.
so this is what we're doing.
As they are exposed to the worst of the worst in the form of a camping Karen, they will move on, and you guys can get your long rest.
Amazing.
That is the first I've ever read referred to as a camping Karen. Oh my gosh.
In a
I
positive
love it.
way.
I love it.
Oh my god. And that is how the price of me has just tripled.
So what is in this chest, a leather-bound chest of potions?
Roll your medicine
I can-
check.
Well, I can identify it
Are you going to identify these?
as a ritual, yeah.
Which identifies magic items.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, medicine.
Yes, please.
You can help. Are you proficient? You can't help unless you're proficient.
Mwahahaha.
All right.
Guidance is cast upon Twilight's call, and with a 23 Twilight, you're going to find that there are 18 potions of healing. There are 6 potions of greater healing. There are 2 potions of growth, 3 potions of climbing, and 1 potion that you're unable to identify with your 23. That one shines with an iridescent light on it. That one is magical. If you'd like to cast Identify on that, Covet von Sin.
Identify has been done, and that's as a ritual, so it doesn't use a spell slot.
Awesome. Cool. Let me get that link for you here. Here we go. One. There you go. All set.
Oh, scary but cool. Guys, this is an unstable healing potion.
Oh. Uh-oh.
So when you use this potion, we have to ask the gods what it heals for, and then it comes with a surprise.
Out of character, those are really, really fun.
Out of character? No, they're not. They usually have a wild magic surge or something. Oh my gosh. For some odd reason, I'm scared of it, and I don't know why.
You should be. You should be.
That was Eric saying that, not the GM.
So
Yeah.
I thought I heard Yoda.
Not different.
You will be. You will be. Yes. That's my best Yoda, and it's not real good.
So I give everybody 3 normal healing potions.
Excellent.
And they now
We
have
each,
an
take a
cursed battle axe. Awesome.
And was rude enough.
We each
It was
take a
worth the
greater
trade.
as well.
Yes, one greater for each of us.
And then who gets the unstable? Okay, I give him the unstable. Twilight.
Give Twilight's Call the unstable healing potion. What
I know.
could possibly go wrong? As he drinks it now.
Don't give him ideas. Good grief.
Good grief is what this whole tribe is about.
But all of that for that really scary act.
Absolutely.
For the potion, I wouldn't mind a potion of growth. Although I don't care if you want to hold on to it. I was just thinking, in a fight, it might be, give me a big advantage.
Okay, yeah, here you go. I'll give you a potion of growth.
It would
Just
give you
remember,
a
you might
big
be
advantage.
you might be tiny, but you be mighty.
There you go, Kiki. One potion of growth.
Thank you so much.
Might I hold on
All
to
right.
the other one?
You want the other one, Aslaran?
I would.
Yep, there you go.
Thank you.
Anybody want these potions of climbing?
Yes, we will need them right soon.
Or we could just stick them in my backpack until we actually need them.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
probably the better idea.
Okay. And then I've got the unstable potion of healing as well.
Nice.
You know,
The text on this is amazing.
Somewhere we've got to get I don't know. We've got to save up enough money to get a bag of holding. That would be fantastic.
All right. So, you guys can spend the night here. The winds will kick up, and the sides of the tiny hut will be sandblasted by the desert winds. It's horrible, and you look out from your tiny hut, which it protects you completely from the negative effects, to watch the tribal members laying out in their tent with open sides, no blankets, and no protection from the winds. As the wind scours across their flesh, you watch as open sores form, and they sleep peacefully.
That's hardcore.
I'm glad.
No wonder they're rude. Look at that.
That's just uncomfortable.
That's the point.
I know it's the point, but it doesn't mean I have to live through it.
Their bedrolls filled with sand, and small dunes form around their heads.
Chewy.
Yeah.
Their hair is filled with grains of sand that get down and into their clothes and into the most uncomfortable of positions.
Well, I can't make the tiny hut any bigger. I mean, tiny's in the word. It is in the name, so.
It's in the name.
To be fair, they would not accept that because it would be a sign of weakness.
Oh, if I go out there and offer it, it'd be a sign of weakness too. So.
It'd be considered extremely rude, which they'd be very appreciative of.
Yeah, exactly.
That social dichotomy is so good. I love it.
I feel like we're at the Adams Family house.
Kind of.
I love the Adams Family house. I love that so much.
Yeah, it's kind of my basis for all of these Australian tribes is someone knocking on the door and trying to sell cookies to the Adams family. Yeah. All right. So you
Go
guys,
in, pedophiles.
is there anything you guys want to do this evening before you guys finish your long rest? Nope.
Do they have obsidian arrows?
They do.
What do you have to trade for it? Because they don't take gold, remember?
And you do need to know that while obsidian arrows are very sharp, obsidian is brittle and so it breaks easily.
Which is a-
Exactly. So then when it hits and gets in, then it leaves it inside, and then it just becomes a irritant for whoever we shoot.
True, if you can keep them together that long. As we travel, I mean.
So would those be considered vicious arrows?
No, they're just sharp arrows. Nice try.
Dang it! You thought about it. You thought about it.
Yeah, I heard those wheels turning.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It took just a second, though. Half a second to be like, nope.
You saw what I did there.
All right, so you guys get your long rest and wake up the next morning next to the miserable and happy members of the Rude Sands.
I hope all of the sand gets into all the little crevices that are so irritating.
They did. As they stand up, and they don't brush themselves off, they don't clean out their shoes, they don't clean out their hair, but instead walk around as miserable as possible.
I look around the ground for little stones.
There are many.
Stones.
Hey, maybe they should put these inside their shoes to make it even more uncomfortable.
That was for trading. It's gonna give it to them to make them more uncomfortable, dude. Oh well. So much for that. I still pick up the rocks.
Okay.
Pick
You
up
have
about 10.
a handful of rocks.
Yep.
You gonna throw them at them?
If they make me mad enough, yeah, sure. It's rude enough. They might love it. Who knows?
That's my point. I'm thinking they would.
Would you like some sharp stones? I give her about 4.
Sure, why not?
Miss Lauren, would you like some?
I don't feel any need for them.
I don't know. Might make you feel a little better.
I feel at peace.
Okay. Well, if you feel that you need them, let me know. I got them. Because you know me, I'm petty as hell. So let's go for it.
Can't imagine where she gets that from.
Not a clue.
So, do we need any information on the fire pits and the dragons before we move down in that direction?
It wouldn't
I
hurt to ask.
I mean, we can ask, but I also lay down on the ground and try
Okay.
to find my way more.
Where are we trying to wayfind? What about it? Twilight's Call. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, interesting.
You're fine.
Okay.
You do not gain a level of exhaustion from reading that book.
Okay.
Right now, with wayfinding, I'm only looking as far as like the area where the dragons are and stuff like that, and see if that's actually on our path that we need to go.
Okay. It is on the path that you're trying to go towards is the fire, right? That's what you're asking?
Right.
Yeah.
And is there a safe way? Can I tell if there's a safe way around it?
You are able to tell there is not a safe way around it. You must go through.
Well, I mean, like, to traverse through. Is there a safe way to traverse through? That's what I meant.
What is your definition of safe?
Safer?
We're not dead.
We're not going to turn into this shaman dude that's, like, roasted.
The
Afros.
wayfinding you do indicates that you cannot guarantee that.
Okay, guys, going through the fire and stuff, there is no way that I can guarantee that we can get through without looking like Mr. Shaman dude.
And through the fire and the flames, we carry on.
Yes, you gain inspiration. I don't care.
Well done.
Very well done.
Play along with GM Eric. You learn what pushes Eric's buttons.
Yeah. I think I mentioned it before, but that was like the song that got me into metal in the first place.
Okay. Gosh, I'm trying to think back.
Guitar Hero, of course.
Pre-Guitar Hero. I will have to think back to figure out which one got me into metal, but it was before Fire and Flames. If you work in Awakening sometime, other than just right now because you just woke up, yeah, there you go. Because Awakening is my hype music. Just saying.
Just have to wait
this-
for. No, I've got ideas, but yeah, we'll
Yeah.
get to that.
For those who don't know, there's a band called Unleash the Archers that is a mutual enjoyment of both Islarin and myself. And we like them. Islarin's been to a couple of their concerts and gotten photos with them.
I'm just gonna say I'm jealous.
Or concerts, yeah. Yeah. If you have
There's
those
stories you're gonna have to tell me later.
Yeah, we're going to do that after the session. So, Islarin, if we can get you to even post some of the pictures of yourself with them in the Discord, that'd be pretty cool. All right. So, moving on. You guys ready to leave the Rude Sands?
Oh, yes.
I've been ready.
I have driven you away into the wilderness once again.
I don't know. I'm really thinking about joining this tribe. They and I really just hit it off. It's like it grates on you.
No. No. Because yeah, I've got my reasons. No, and she drags him by the ear and says, "Let's go this way." And she yells at the guys at the Rude Sands, "May the sand get in crevices that we will never be able to get out."
And may the fleas of 1,000 moles infest your armpits. Got her. Good.
May your
All right.
traps never go away.
And you guys can wander off into the desert once again.
That was a fun place. That just with the week
Cathartic?
I had, that was perfect. All of the
Oh, we're still going back to those guys.
oh my gosh, the insults were great.
Oh, awesome. Thanks for the sub, M. Portella. Appreciate that. Appreciate the subscription. All right. So, as you guys head off. Yeah. You guys headed south towards the fire? Got a day more of travel to do.
Yep.
I wonder if we'll see dragons in a day or more.
Eowyn, so about that backstory, you feel comfortable enough now?
Eowyn, they're asking you if you feel comfortable enough to tell them about why you are here.
Do you guys like renowned basil at all?
We are very aware of Basil.
Do we like him?
That's what I asked.
Not particularly.
Define
Do not.
like.
Like is such a broad word.
The answer is that.
So tell us how you feel about Basil.
Oh, I don't like him either.
Oh, good. Thank God.
Yeah, there you go. That's the best way to answer that question.
I love that
here's
everyone
what
was
we
nervous for just a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the bullets being sweated out.
Goes great on pizza?
No.
How did you come to
Stop
Yes.
that. No, you don't put that on pizza.
Yes, you do.
Put what
Not
on pizza?
that way, Mom.
Basil.
Stop.
Basil?
Basil.
Yeah,
Basil.
a margarita
I said
pizza.
basil.
It's basil.
No, but I was talking about basil.
We're talking about basil.
Why are you talking about basil
How
when the
did
blue
you
cloves?
come-
We're talking about this herb that goes into tomato sauce that can be applied to dough.
She starts petting his
Eowyn,
hair.
how did you come
and
to
is
work
like,
with
shush.
him?
Thank you, it's Lauren.
Thank you so much. So what was the question again?
Said Eowyn, how did you come to work with him?
It's a really long story.
I like long stories.
Is it one
We
that you
have
would
a
like to
day and
tell?
a half to walk to the fire pit. Perfect for these long stories.
I don't think I'll tell it, but I'm only here because I want to try and replace Basil himself in the Blue Cloaks.
It's interesting. Very interesting.
What made you want to do that? It's ambitious for sure.
Well, nobody likes him anyways.
Not wrong there.
But a more pleasant face on the organization.
Eowyn, are you wanting to put a more pleasant face on the organization?
Sorry, yeah.
I've heard that despite him, that there are many within them that want to do good, and it is something that you should go for.
Just know you have my support.
Yeah, mine too. It's hard.
Oh wait, there was a funny story from when I first came here. So basically, me and my old friends, we had tater tots. We had some spare ones, and we just threw them and they stacked on his forehead.
Oh my.
That's good.
So what can we do to help you replace Basil?
I'm not sure. Just give positive feedback on how I did, I guess.
We just need to give you a Yelp rating.
But when you say it like that,
Although I
5
need to
stars.
say something about that. I think the only person who didn't yelp in the last fight was Eowyn. Everyone else yelped pretty loudly.
Fair enough.
So, as you guys head off further south, the terrain changes. It gets significantly rougher. You smell
Wow, the terrain changes. It looks significantly rougher.
I wonder if there's an eye in the hills in the distance.
There is
That's
not.
what I was thinking too.
I try to get good art. It is super hard to find an environmental artist. If anyone knows a good environmental artist, please send them my way. I have a lot of money I need to spend with them. However,
One just doesn't simply traverse the desert unopposed.
I'm gonna get my pool noodle. All right, so as you guys head further south, it is harder
We love you,
walking.
GM Eric. Please don't kill us.
Oh, I'm working on it. You smell the scent of rotten eggs as the sulfur in the air gets concentrated and it assaults your nostrils at every turn.
Okay, nobody else is going to do it. I smell sulfur, guys. It permeates my nose at every turn.
I wonder if that's the lake of fire.
And it burns.
You want me to make a circle of fire? I will make a circle of fire, and you're going to suffer. It will burn higher and higher. And you'll go deeper and deeper, yeah. All right, we can go there, but I'm not going to.
The ring of fire.
Yeah.
I have fire if anyone needs it.
Up ahead, I need you guys to roll perception checks. So take off all your clothes. Oh, wait, you're already doing it.
I'm so focused on COVID.
Yeah. Awesome. So
I'm waiting for Aowen to she smells sulfur, all this stuff. I'm waiting for her to cast some sort of fire so I can actually make a ring of fire with control flames. That'd be fun.
that'd be really cool.
Aowen, hint.
Would burning hands help?
Don't use any spell slots though. If you can't, that's okay. It would have been cool.
All right, let me get this here for you guys. So for Kiki and for Ayla. There you go. And that is in the path ahead of you. But you're able to notice it before they notice you.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, very much so.
Hey.
Stone and not clay.
Hey, Ayla, you see that up ahead of us?
I do. Do you have any idea who she is?
Do I have any idea who she is? I don't think I do.
You do not.
Yeah, I don't think I do either.
Hey guys, let's stop for a second.
Yeah, we need to.
Yeah.
Can I get stealth checks from the whole party?
Oh yeah, because I'm so good at those.
Okay. Awesome. Ayla got an 8. And Eowyn. What was your stealth check, Eowyn? Awesome.
Wow.
Cool. So, you guys can hunker down because of your collective stealth check and discuss what's coming up.
I don't know. Ayla, do you want to describe her?
Yeah, Kiki and I were able to see up ahead there's this woman, and she's got long tendrils of hair that look like they're on fire. She's sitting on top of a phoenix, and this phoenix looks tough. But
Ooh, I want a
she's
pet
talking to a stone creature. Not clay, but stone. I thought we might need to know about this.
Can you describe what she's wearing?
Feel free
Not
to
really.
elaborate.
Oh, I can elaborate. I
Yeah.
really can't tell it's that much because the fire is so intense from her hair, but everything appears to be reddish, orange, um, maybe a little yellow thrown in, just like a flame would be. Did you see anything different, Kiki?
No, that sounds right. Her clothing is a little bit like gossamer. Uh, makes you think that maybe she might be, uh, I don't know, you know, magical. I guess the flaming hair would probably have given that away, but still.
Um,
That's Rafinas.
yeah, that's a good question. Do I see? Can we see a porcelain mask? Can we see any
No.
details like that?
She does not have a porcelain mask, and her hair is not red.
It's
It's
flames.
literally flames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would that history-wise, with any of my studies that I've done in the past, possibly
Roll
ring a
your
bell?
history check, please. And actually, Covet Von Sin gets to do this with advantage. Only Covet does. Due to hometown.
Oh shoot!
All right. So, you've heard of a Fey woman by the name of Drake Crystal Glow. I will put her name in chat for you here. Drake Crystal Glow very often was in Ashelion during your growing up years, and occasionally visited the court. However, she was viewed as a troublemaker, ruffian, and constantly tried to form gangs in order to establish her own power. What she's doing here in the material plane in Australia, where the fires are, is not known to you. What you do know is she is familiar with you. She knows who you are. She knows what you used to be capable of, which was not much. And the fact that she is now astride of a phoenix is a new thing. She's apparently gotten a bit more powerful since the last time you saw her. But the fact that she's here means that, yeah, the barrier between the Fey realms and the material planes is diminishing, or she teleported here somehow. Huh, how she got here? The 25, you would also know where she lived. In Ashelion, you would know her favorite foods. You would know almost everything about her with the 25.
Friend of yours?
I wouldn't go that far. Um, her name is Drake Crystal Glow. She was a troublemaker in Shellyan. She always tried to be part of court, but she never belonged.
So a rival.
In a sense. I knew what she once was, much like she knew what she knew what I was. I don't know if she knows what what I am now. But I will say the Phoenix is new.
I want the phoenix.
The bigger question is, how did she get here?
Do you think there's a pathway over here?
Maybe
A bridge?
maybe a little scaled one that likes to hide in my backpack?
I don't know. We've run into several Fae people now in the last month or so. Makes me wonder.
I agree, because I understand that it's interesting how she got here, but I'm also wondering why she's here. And who is this? Did she always hang out with a stone guy?
Did she? I
No,
don't think so.
no, she did not.
She never did. She did not. That's new too. Not
Is the
much.
Phoenix named George?
Oh no. The phoenix name is Phoebe. Phoebe the Phoenix.
What's really fun is if you can find a feline familiar, then you could have, in this environment, a smelly cat. Thank
We
you.
gotta do this. We will be friends.
I will not be Monica.
No, you're covered.
Ugh. So yeah.
Everyone's like, no, no, no. You guys get the reference? I love it. So, go ahead, Kevin.
My biggest thing is, why is she here? And why does she... Oof. She must have gotten power somehow. And probably not in the best way as she looks at Twilight.
What'd I do?
No.
As you guys are sitting there for this extended amount of time, she is done talking to the stone figure, and she flies away southward.
But I want the phoenix.
She flies south?
You're going to have
Yes.
to wait. You know, like for the winter, you're going to have to wait, Twilight.
She's probably...
Can I fly fast enough to catch up to her? I'm imagining.
No,
not.
you cannot. No, you do not fly as fast as a phoenix. I'm sorry, Mr. Blue Jay Monk.
No.
But I'm a pretty fast blue jay, I gotta tell you.
I grant you that. Among Blue Jays, you are one of the fastest, yes. However, you still can't steal a base. Oh, wait, we're talking...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we went there. Okay.
I had to. If I didn't, Dislard was going to get there first.
Right?
Who's on second?
I don't know who's on
No,
third.
what's on second?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Tomorrow.
Third base.
It's so easy. Do you wish to continue further south into the environment and where you saw the path beyond the stone individuals?
Absolutely, that's where the phoenix went.
It has nothing to do with the Phoenix.
It has everything to do with the phoenix.
Go.
It has more to do with the Amarillo. So, as we will put you guys... Thank you. Come on, I live in Texas. They're next door. We will put you guys right here on this map. What would you guys like to do?
Well, it's Clayface and Jarvis.
I stealthy.
They do not notice you yet. Even though you're only less than 100 feet away, they don't notice you yet.
So do we want the left path or the right path?
Sapa. I saw that rolling of the eye.
We don't see Covet's friend. We don't see her down here.
She is flying to the south, way off the map.
Off the map. All right.
I can show her to you if you'd like to see her for just the moment. Sure.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and put her on the map. So far down at the very bottom there, you're going to see her flying away.
Oh wow. She's kind of cool.
Oh, I definitely want the Phoenix now.
Yeah, that Phoenix is beautiful.
Absolutely.
Well, she grew up pretty.
And how big are these stone guys? They're kind of tall.
10 feet tall. Yep, 10 feet tall.
They look like a rock monster.
Yeah, I will show you a picture of them because that's fun to do. There you go.
Do we have any interest in speaking to them and attempting to ascertain what they were speaking to your acquaintance about, or probably just try to move on through?
I think we need to try to pull on through. Because Frank, I don't think that, like, I don't know if she knows that I don't know if she knows that I'm here. But, I mean, I could try. But, yeah. This isn't
Try
going
to
to go well.
try to reach out magically. Is that what you mean?
Does anybody... GM, how long does it take to attune to something?
30 minutes.
I have this... No, we don't have 30 minutes to just stand here, I don't think. Ah! I think we should just go through.
And do these creatures look menacing? Like, do they look like the? Do we get any sort of feeling from
Roll
like
your
are they
insight check.
protecting their space? Medicine check.
Insight, please.
Insight. Gotcha.
Yes. So I'm just going to roll their charisma check to establish if they have a poker face. All right. So Twilight, Kiki, Islarin. Let's get Eowyn's roll in here. Oh, yeah, let's get Eowyn's insight check, please. So Eowyn has some pretty strong opinions. Okay. So everyone except for Twilight, Kiki, and Islarin. The three of you recognize that this guy is watchful. He's just not able to determine where you guys are yet. He is actually guarding the area. They are lookouts.
Kiki's gonna share that with them and say that it feels like they're protecting something on the other side. They may not be the main threat. They might be watching out to notify someone else. I think we should try to get past them without talking to them.
Is there a way that we can... Is there anything that can boost us being able to sneak? Because not everybody's sneaky.
Not everyone's sneaky.
I do not have Pass Without a Trace.
That's what I was just looking for. Does anyone have? No one has Pass Without Trace.
I can make a dynamic exit, but that only works for a minute.
I have non-detection, but that won't cover all of us.
Yeah, I can get pretty stealthy, but I can't really help the group.
I mean, I can only banish one of them.
I mean, if somebody needs help, I can give some performance enhancements. It lasts for about an hour.
As long as it doesn't last for 4, you're fine.
Fine.
Thank you for laughing.
If it lasts longer, then please go see your closest physician.
Let's go back to the rude guys.
I told you not to take it.
I don't know, they might give you some rough handling.
Oh my god, yeah.
That gives a
There
whole
you
new
go.
meaning to lay on hands. I mean, I'm just saying.
Might be a little
Yep.
abrasive.
I don't know. It felt more like he was laying on rocks. I don't know.
Guys, I got an idea. From this, from becoming wayfinders, we got a little bit of magic. I know you all have magic. I got a little bit of magic. There's this one thing that I could do where I could send my voice or send like a little bit of magic to distract in one direction while they're looking over there. Maybe that'll give us a little bit of an advantage trying to sneak the other direction. What do you think?
So we go to the right?
Go to the left.
I knew this was gonna happen. Just go the way that the group goes, Twilight.
So is it the left the right way, or is it the right the right way?
This is.
It seems the middle is the path that's most protected from the lava.
So stay on the path. The middle.
Alright, keep to the path.
And just to ask the question, Twilight, you were asking if the left was the right way or if the right was the wrong way?
I asked if the right was the right way.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Someone want to throw a little bit of thaumaturgy the other direction? So if we're going to go down the middle, maybe we try to do a little bit of a distraction this direction.
Well,
this direction over here and over there.
The last time that we were on a path, we were fine until Covet got thirsty and we decided that we wanted to bring in additional personnel for her to eat.
I'm good. I'm good.
We is a word that does a lot of work there.
I mean, we
Sloan
survived.
says in a way that's
Covet has learned her lesson, is no longer as thirsty, so I think we should be good if we stay to the path.
I'm good.
I don't recall that it was Covet who threw the rock. However,
Oh, of course, I'm at her service.
as long as we're clear.
I didn't do it.
Are we really having this conversation?
We apparently are.
I'm good.
She'll be a good girl.
All right, we ready to go up the middle. I can do thaumaturgy over here.
No, let's wait for that until we need to.
Wait,
Yeah, let's.
We could simply see if they will let us pass.
Okay, well then I'm gonna have thaumaturgy on standby then.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna do the same.
And my stealth was 21.
Sure.
So
I don't even know what mine was.
Please re-roll it then.
Probably bad.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
As
There
you
you
get
go.
to there, Kiki, they look up at you. Bird. Travelers. Halt.
So you've seen me. Is that what you're saying?
As you get close enough, they do sense the travelers on the ground. Not you necessarily, Bird. But they're going to step towards the middle here. What is business?
To seek the other side.
Greetings, we
Merely want to pass through. Do not want to stay.
You come, you stay. Never leave.
Why?
You come, you stay. House of Fire, keep all comers. Only Drake Crystal Glow come and go.
Why?
Drake Crystal Glow make deal with dragons. Dragons let Drake Crystal Glow go and come as they desire.
did Drake Crystal Glow mention that someone she knew was going to be coming through?
Drake Crystal Glow say, Covet come. We smash Covet.
Uh-oh.
That seems bad.
Girl with blue hair. Bad attitude. Snooty. We smash. We turn to pulp. And we scream for methods.
See, this girl with blue hair is quite obedient and is not very snooty whatsoever.
She puts her head
Can I
on
get a
the-
wisdom saving throw from you, please?
Oh, this hurts so bad.
Okay, you can keep your composure if you choose to.
I keep my composure. I smile and I put my head on his shoulder. Sweetie, we just need to get through.
Galabdur not let through. Your safety not my problem. You not intrude on House of Flame.
So, what deal did Crystal Glow make with the dragons?
Not dragons. The dragon. Great Crystal Glow make deal with great dragon with rainbow hide.
Is that dragon's name Sigeos?
Galabdur not know. Drake Crystal Glow summon Galabdur from dirt. Rise Galabdur to guard Path of Flame.
Well, you're doing a great job.
Galabdur not need compliments. Galabdur guard as rock.
What kind of rock are you? You look really strong.
Galabdur not fall for compliments. Galabdur guard as rock. Steadfast as stone.
Guys, these guys are friends with your friends, the rude, the people of the rude sands. Remember, they maybe they need us to, maybe they want us to be rude to them.
Okay.
She looks over at Twilight. Should we be rude?
I don't think that applies here.
So how did Drake Crystal Glow get here? Do you know?
Galabdur not know what Crystal Glow means or has done. Galabdur guard path of House of Flame. Smash Covet von Sin when she arrive. Turn to paste.
Why do they want you to destroy Covet von Sin?
Galabdur not know. Galabdur guard path like stone. Galabdur is instructed to smash Covet von Sin.
So are you such that you just obey mindlessly, or do you have a mind to think things through?
Galabdur summoned. Galabdur obey.
Well, I'm not Covet, so can I go through?
Roll your deception check, Covet von Sin. Because you match the description, I need you to beat an 11. Nah. You're gonna
can't do
cast the
that?
spell. No. You're
Nope.
going.
Okay.
You said
Okay,
it
that's
before you
fair.
said guide. Before you make the
Okay.
statement, you have to cast guidance. You made the
Okay,
statement.
that's fair.
Too late.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, you said deception, right?
Yes, ma'am. Uh-huh. You are Covet von Sin. We smash. And with that, I'm going to ask you guys to please target your tokens, and we're going to ask you to roll for initiative, as they are now aggressive.
I tried, guys. I'm sorry.
DM Portella would like to grant you inspiration, Covet, so that you have it for the next time.
I appreciate it. Thank you. My rolls stink.
They do. Almost as bad as the environment in which you find yourself.
Okay, I did 17 for some odd reason.
Okay.
I clicked my token, but it didn't show.
Go ahead and fix that.
Yeah, I got 10.
You got a +3 though, Ayla,
So Ayla
because
got
we're
a
close
13.
to Islaren, so you've got a
Right.
13.
Covet got a what?
17.
All right. And the Galabdur. The Galabdur are going to get a 16.14. Let's move the initiative tracker off the screen here. All right.
And I forgot to target my token as well.
3 weeks gone. See what happens.
Right, I'm out of practice.
All right. You played on Wednesday.
Yeah, did we have combat on Wednesday?
No.
Oh, we did, but like, oh yeah, we did.
Very little.
But then we kind of skirted it.
You shrunk a boat and left.
Yeah, that was fun.
All right. Kiki El Nazar, the Galabdur are ready to kill Covet.
All right, I am gonna hand if Islaren will take this, I would like to hand Islaren one end of a rope. Please hold this, and I am gonna fly. I'll use my bonus action to activate my boots of speed and go really fast. Trying to circle. I can only go to, actually I went too far. I can only go to here. So I went all the way around and with the rope, because it's 50 foot of rope, and then landed here.
We're snow speedering a Galabdur. Got it.
I'm trying to. And then I'm going to try to attack. I have a feeling they're not going to be easy to stun, so I'm not going to try to stun them.
But you will damage them, dealing 10 piercing damage. Cool. Another 8 as your second short sword strike hits.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try. So I tried to wrap them in the rope,
Sure.
with Islarin holding one end of the rope, and then came in to hit, and now and that's my turn.
Okay. Cool. Eowyn, what would you like to do?
Can I see if these guys are resistant to any certain damage first?
You can roll a history check or a nature check, your choice, whichever's higher.
They're both the same.
Okay. With a 20, you read about Galabdur in a book a long time ago. They are immune to poison damage. They're immune to being exhausted, paralyzed, petrified, or poisoned. But they're not resistant to fire or radiant.
Good. I'll cast Fortune Ray then.
Okay.
How many times do I need to roll that?
3 times you roll the attack roll, and then 3 times you roll the damage roll. Okay. The 10 misses, unfortunately. Let's roll the attack roll 2 more times, please. That's the damage. Yep, need the attack roll. Just to the left of that.
Oops, I'm sorry.
You're fine. Okay, the 20 will hit. And one more time on that one.
Or attack or damage?
For the attack, please. Awesome. So you will strike the Galabdur twice, dealing a grand total of 17 damage. The fiery beams that come out of your hand sear it and liquefy parts of it into a glass that plops onto the ground. Did you want to move or anything?
Oh, move right here.
Okay. Cool. After Eowyn, we go to Covet von Sin. Covet, they recognize you and have decided that you are a menace to society and need to die. What would you like to do?
Not die?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm standing here going, what in the world am I gonna do now? Okay, I'm going to I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, is that a free action? Not dying.
You can certainly try. I think 24 will blast this one as shards of stone go flying into the distance to collect on the ground. Another blast hits it for an additional 10 damage. Cool. Anything else?
Gonna step this way to hide behind this thing. I'm gonna
Okay.
try to be all stealthy and hide.
All right. Islern, what would you like to do?
I'm not stealthy. I'm too scared.
Should it be the creature's initiative? I think it's showing up as 0.
You're correct.
Yeah,
For some
over
reason.
16 or something.
Yeah, for some reason didn't update. Let me fix that and smash someone. So we're going to slam. Yeah, we're gonna actually start. We're gonna go ahead and we'll start with the action of slamming Kiki with my fist. Kiki, I bludgeon you for 10 damage.
I mean, wasn't Covet the target for this?
Yeah. What are you talking about? Why are you trying to hit me?
because he got hit first.
I was saying they were charged to go after her, not Kiki.
They are defeating Kiki's or Covet's party. And then he's going to animate boulders as his bonus action. And we get to animate 1d6 boulders in the area. I will animate one boulder in the area. The boulder is going to be animated near Covet von Sin. Right there. This other one here is going to move towards Covet. And I will move my full movement speed of 15 feet. And then I will dash. To there.
Oh, they're not fast. We know that much.
He will also summon or animate boulders. 1d6. We will animate one boulder next to Covet von Sin. That is amazing, getting double ones on.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Boulders.
That's fantastic. We are lucky. We could be facing 12 of these.
Yep. Those boulders can't act until the next turn, so it's Lauren. What would you like to do?
First, one question. Are these elementals?
They are.
All right. I would like to use my channel divinity to abjure the extraplanar.
Ooh, okay. Can I get you to
Nice.
display that? Let's see here. I'm sure the extraplanar. You can use your channel divinity to castigate unworldly beings. As an action, you present your holy symbol, and each aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend within 30 feet of you that can hear you must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly end its move in a space 30 feet from you. For its action, it can use only the dash action or try to escape. Got it. All right. So, within 30 feet of you, there are 4 elementals at the moment.
And how many Fae?
That's actually 2 Fae. So, yeah. What's your spell save DC, sir? Or ma'am?
16.
16. All right. So the little guys, 1 and 2, they will both be turned. 2 big guys. All right. So the 3 around Covet are turned. The one next to Kiki is not turned. All right.
I will, in that case, I will use my movement. First, I'll hand Kiki the other end of the rope back. I will move there, and I'll say, we can try to move past them.
Okay.
Let the fleeing ones go.
Cool.
No,
Ayla, too. Ayla, what are you doing?
Okay, the guys that are turned are not trying to kill
Right, they're going to run away.
of it. All right, they're going to run away. That's what I just wanted to be sure before I said this. Okay, let's cast Sacred Flame on Grizzly down here.
Okay. So on Twilight's call. Oh, wait, no. He's not Grizzly Adams? Oh, okay. All right, so my dexterity saving throw is going to be a 16. I'm going to suffer 16 radiant damage from the Sacred Flame. Would you like to move or anything?
I think I'm just going to stay right here and
Head down the path.
Move down the path. Move down the
Move down the path. All right, I'll move down the path. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Moved.
Cool. After
I
Ayla,
think
we
I'm done.
cool. Well, let's call.
To drag covet, is that a free action?
And it's when you're moving with her, it's half your movement. You move half speed.
Okay. I will spend 5 of my movement to get up next to her, and then I will drag her for a total of today. And then I will shoot that dude.
Okay. And you'll miss.
Ouch.
Your arrows
Ow.
skip off of his stony hide, doing nothing.
Catch that, Kiki.
They're not
I
even
don't
mad.
think I can.
They're not even mad about it. Kiki El Nazar, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna move to here, and I'm gonna attack a couple of times here.
All right, that 16 does hit. Dealing 8 damage. Oh, I'm subtracting too much damage there. Okay.
That's okay. We'll let you.
Yeah, I appreciate the attempt, but no. The second one did strike, yes, and dealt 9 damage. Got it.
All right, and just because we may have to attack more of these, I'm gonna go ahead and use 1 key point and try to stun this thing. I have a feeling that's going to be really hard to do, but
Okay. The Constitution saving throw for him will be a 20.
that does seem a little higher than 16.
It is.
Yeah.
Not as, but actually, it's not as hard as I thought. It is possible. All right, that is. Oh no, I'm going to do a bonus action because I used a key point. I can it's a key fueled attack. I can use my monk weapon on a bonus action.
Okay. And you will strike him for an additional 11 damage.
All right, guys.
Awesome.
That's it.
As we go to Aowen, I love telling you guys when these guys are low. He has 13 hit points. What would you like to do, Aowen?
Kill him.
Aowen?
I'm still here. I'm just thinking. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, around 2, I will have to leave early if that's okay.
Yeah, we're about to see where you guys are at.
I'll use Scorching Ray again.
Okay. Okay, that will hit for 4. Yeah, 2 more times, please. Okay. You've left him with 5 hit points before the third ray, and then you will kill him with the critical strike.
Nice.
As he crumbles before you, a wailing cry rumbles outwards. Awen, did you want to move?
I'll move here and suggest that we just run forward on the path and leave this other one behind.
All right, cool. After that, we go to Covet von Sin. You've been dragged away from things that had been threatening you. What would you like to do, Covet?
I'm gonna use something. I'm going to go move my 30 feet.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so right here, and then she doesn't want to get too far ahead, but at the same time, she knows everybody else is gonna move. She is gonna have Eldritch Blast at the ready.
Okay.
Because right now, as soon as one of them starts to attack her or her friends, she's gonna use Eldritch Blast.
Sure. Awesome. Well, at that, Covet, it becomes my turn. Unless there's anything else you'd like to do. No?
Not die.
Well, I can't guarantee that. After all, that's kind of my job, is to pose challenges for you guys that you have to overcome. And the next challenge that I have to pose to you is the fact that you were warned that there were mephits in the area. The cry of the Golubdur dying is going to awaken some of the mephits in the area, just the ones that are close.
Just the ones that are close. My
Yeah.
lord.
Don't they have to stay in lava? I mean, I think. I don't know. Maybe
Slaren, what would you like to do?
He's just running instead of dealing with this.
I will move beside Ayla. Ask. Remember that spirit guardian spell you cast in the cave?
You broke up. Say it again.
I'll ask you, do you remember that spirit guardian spell you cast in the cave?
Yes,
I could.
I can
It
do
should be
that.
very effective.
I can do that.
Getting shit up there.
I am going to cast protection from evil and good on Ayla.
Okay.
And move forward. 30. That is as far as I can get.
Okay. Awesome. Ayla Taylor, what would you like to do?
Well, first thing I'm going to do is cast Spirit Guardians,
All right.
and that should be around Covet and myself.
It's a 15-foot aura around you. Yep. So we're going to go ahead and show you that aura so you can place yourself where you'd like to be. There you go. As food angels run around you with drumsticks and pies, what would you like to do?
Let's throw spiritual weapon at one of these and see what it does.
All right.
We'll try this first one here to the, I guess it's my right.
Okay. Go over here. Got it.
Correct.
So the spiritual weapon slashes that one, dealing 8 damage to it. It screams and cackles in pain.
Good.
Anything else, Ayla? Any movement?
No, I will move around to the front of Covet.
Okay.
That protects
Take
us
one
Lauren a
step
little bit
further.
also.
If you take one step further, you'll also be in my aura of protection.
Up next to Ayla.
Another
Okay.
square or two.
Islarin's asking for the one more step. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, after Ayla, we go to Twilight's Call.
Alright, so I'm going to move right about there. And I guess I will shoot this one right there. Wow, my roll.
And with a 11 and a 12, which one were you shooting at?
This one here.
All right, you will kill that one. It dies.
Wow. Nice.
Wow.
It will explode. Awesome. Yep.
Oh, that
As
was
it
nice.
explodes, yep. The guy next to him takes no damage because he's immune to fire damage.
That's not good.
They are
Alright,
made out of lava.
Anything else for this call?
No, I just remember these guys from BG3.
Yep, they look like this.
Yeah, that's not good.
All right. After Twilight's Call, we go to Shakik Kiki Al Nazir. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna just move this way, but I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly up so that I'm off the ground, and I'm gonna say that I'm 10 feet up.
Okay.
And let's see. Actually, I don't want to leave anyone behind, but no. Okay, we're good. I'm going to say that I'm flying 10 feet up, and I am going to fire at the same one that Ayla was attacking.
Okay.
I'm going to fire 2 arrows. Hey,
Sure.
look at that, Twilight. I'm doing better.
Nice.
You're doing
Very
amazing,
nice.
Kiki.
This one will
Wow.
explode as you have slain it.
Nice.
As your 2 arrows pierce it.
And that is, yeah, that's my whole thing.
Aowen? What are you going to do, Aowen?
We'll move right here.
Okay.
They don't like fire, or they're immune to fire, everyone.
Of course they're immune to fire. If they're immune to fire, I don't know what to do.
You got radiant or some other type of element?
Can you transmute? Are you a sorcerer? No, you're no, that wouldn't work for you.
Okay. Would
I'll
you
use
like to cast Sacred Flame? Because that doesn't do fire damage, that does radiant damage.
Right.
if I'm able to reach them, I'll cast it. Just my thing crashed again.
Okay. So I'm going to roll my dexterity saving throw on one of them, just so that we have that, and see if it succeeds or fails. I succeeded on my saving throw with a 21, so he will take no radiant damage from the Sacred Flame. I forgot to make my Galabdur run away during their turn. Alright, so Awen moved and cast Sacred Flame. The Magma Mephit resisted. We then go to Covet von Sin.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward. I'm going to move up here in front of Islarin. And I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay.
So we can kind of piggyback.
Fun. Spirit Shroud. Can I get you to link that, please? Just display in the virtual tabletop.
Okay. Okay, yeah, sure.
Awesome. So you call forth spirits of the dead, which flit around you for the spell's duration. They're intangible and invulnerable. Any attack you make deals an extra d8 worth of damage, and the damage is radiant, necrotic, or cold. Any creature that takes this damage can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. Awesome. Cool. So that is a big,
That's
isn't
my
it?
bonus action.
Yep.
My... Has anybody hit any of these other ones yet, or no?
No. Everyone that has been hit has been killed.
Okay, so I'm going to hold my Eldritch Blast for when it attacks something else, one of my counterparts.
Sure.
My friends.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or myself.
Yeah. No sweat. So it becomes.
Can I have my Spirit Shroud circle as well?
Spirit Shroud isn't a big circle. It's just around you.
Yeah, it's just around me. Okay, cool.
As long as it hits. Oh no, it's within 10 feet of you. So we will put a lovely circle around you. So 10-foot aura around you. We will this, and we will make it a nice dark blue. There you go.
Nice.
The Venn diagrams are strong.
It does not mess with any of my friends.
All right, so I'm going to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's time to swarm, guys. I'll just grab a couple. We're dashing for a couple of these. And we will roll the saving throws as soon as I get all of them into their positions. All right. There.
What do people think about going through the cave where the dragon is at least that's one, you know.
I thought the cave was a good idea.
I mean, I'm just saying.
All right.
Eric, would those guys suffer the spirit guardians upon entry or upon
Yes.
final movement?
It's upon entry, which is going to affect them now.
Right.
So, and any explosions will be at the edge of the spirit guardians. So, can I get the spirit guardian damage for this turn, please? Ayla? $10. Okay.
That's spiritual weapon.
That was spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon, sorry.
Oh, okay. All right, so. All right, so
That's
13
better.
damage. I have to beat a DC 17. All right. I have 21 of these. They have a +0, so I'm just going to roll 21d20. All right, so I'm just going to pop these as we go. Nope. 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 And then nope. 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 That guy stays. Nope. 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 That guy stays. Nope. 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 All right. So 3 of them are going to get through. However, only one of them is in range. We did have 2 explode here and here. So I need Covet and Islarin to make their dexterity saving throws or suffer fire damage. And it's 2 dexterity saving throws, please. Okay, you're fine, Islarin. Covet,
Yes,
you are going.
Both are fine.
Yep, you're fine on both of those, Covet. You will take no fire damage.
Yay, and this is why I stood next to Islarin on purpose.
All right. Then these 2 here are going to attack Covet Von Sin with their claws. Once, missing. Twice, missing. The other one up there attacks Ayla Taylor and critically strikes Ayla Taylor.
Wait, is it a fiend?
It is an elemental.
Oh, an elemental? Great. Protection from evil and good gives it disadvantage against her.
Okay, so that's a 12 to hit. So that will not hit.
Right.
Nice.
All right. So, Islar and Shonozath, the plan seems to be working.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
All right. I think at this point it's just going to be hit the nearest thing and go. I'm going to move to there. Bring my trident.
Okay. Okay. So you will strike that one, dealing 11 damage to it. And that will kill that one.
And then
It explodes, and I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
it. That it should be coming through.
Okay. You're fine.
All right, we're good. Step to here, try to clear this one away from Covet.
This one here. Okay. You will critically strike it. It will explode. Need you and Covet to make your saving throws. You're fine.
And I will swing around the opposite end and hit and aim for this one.
Okay. Covet, you're fine. That one will also hit and kill that one. Need another dexterity saving throw from both of you. Ooh, this one's big. You're fine. Okay. Anything else, Lauren?
It moves 10 feet, I think.
Mhm.
I'm gonna just step there. Yeah, we're gonna be surrounded pretty much. So, I'll actually move back here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll end my turn there.
Ayla, what would you like to do?
Okay, first thing I'm going to move forward. To there.
Okay.
Is that force them to enter for the first time?
No, they have to actively move into it, unlike Baldur's Gate 3, where they get to pass in and cause the problems. Nice try, though.
Yeah. But I have a feeling we'll get more of them moving in on us.
Oh, yeah.
And then I want to do spiritual weapon on this one right here at my face.
Sure. You will strike it? How hard did you hit it? It explodes. I need both you and Miss Lauren to make your saving throws against a dexterity save of 11. You're fine, because you get a bonus from Miss Lauren. Sweet. So that's your movement and your bonus
Yep,
action.
Emma.
You still have your action. If you wanted to do something like Sacred Flame, you could do that.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Let's do Sacred Flame on. I'm still facing the.
Okay, so over here. All right. So I need to roll a dexterity saving throw or die. My dexterity saving throw on that guy is going to be a 17. I saved and will not take damage.
Okay, that's it.
All right, Mr. Call.
All right.
Mr. Will Call. Thank you for shaking your head at that one.
What was that? Johnny Mnemonic was Dr. Alcom?
I don't remember.
1980s B movie?
Probably.
Alright. I will... Yeah, I will shoot this one down here.
Which one? I didn't see the ping. Gotcha. Okay.
So, first attack.
Sure. We'll kill him. He explodes. Awesome.
And then I'll do second attack to his battle buddy next to him.
Sure. His chain buddy dies.
Do you have your chain buddy?
All right. Anything else on its call?
Do we have anybody injured at the moment?
No?
I mean, Kiki is missing 10 hit points, but fine
Yeah.
overall.
Okay. Kiki, word of the day is foul.
Friend or foul? Or friend is foul.
Foul are
Foul is
friends,
friend.
not food. Oh, wait. Yes, they are food.
These are foul jokes. Ugh.
All of this is for the birds. All right. So,
Thanks, Twilight.
Absolutely.
Mr. Al Nazar, what would you like to do, Kiki?
Kiki is gonna fly above down to here, and stay. I think stay in the air, but from here is gonna attack. Using the short bow again.
I just found out that this will be our last round for today, just because someone has to go. So, just heads up. I'm going to leave you guys in the middle of a cliffhanger with a ton of magma methods around you.
So I'm trying to clear a path, so I'm hitting both. I hit the first one here. I think that'll
Okay.
take him out.
It does
And
with a
then
critical
I'm
strike.
gonna hit this one over here, just trying to widen
Gotcha.
the path a little bit.
That one also explodes. So I need you to make 2 dexterity saving throws. As you're the
You
only
need me
person next to them. Yes, because you're the only one next to them when they explode. Or you're shooting.
right.
Never mind. You
Yeah,
use
no, I'm
short bow.
shooting with a
Disregard.
short bow.
Disregard. All right.
Kiki, you're getting a lot better with that short bow.
I mean the lessons, you know, you're a great teacher there, Twilight.
I appreciate it.
Eowyn, what would you like to do? You still there?
Yeah, am I able to move here?
Yes. Okay.
Since there's a lot, Most of these are within 30 feet, right?
Yes. There's a lot of them within 30 feet of you, yes.
Can I maybe use channel divinity?
Okay, what's the channel divinity you'd like to use?
The radiance of dawn.
Radiance of Dawn. Cool. Can I get you to click on that feature and do display in virtual tabletop? Thank you. Let's see here. Radiance of the Dawn. Starting at second level, you can use your channel divinity to harness sunlight, banishing darkness and dealing radiant damage to your foes. As an action, you present your holy symbol,
Nice.
and any magical darkness within 30 feet is dispelled. Additionally, each hostile creature within 30 feet of you must make a Constitution saving throw or suffer radiant damage equal to 2d10 plus your cleric level, which is 8. A failed saving throw and half as much as a successful one. All right, let's get you to click the 2d10.
Wow.
Oh my God, you're gonna kill these mothers.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, so within 30 feet. Wow. All right.
Wow.
Wow.
28 radiant damage.
Maxed out the damage. Oh no. Oh goodness gracious. All right. Fine. You want to do it this way? We'll do it this way. I cannot succeed on any of these because they have 12 health. So every one of these creatures within 30 feet of you, Eowyn, explodes. So I've got, and this is just for fun damage here. So we've got 28 times 6,
So we
9.
all just kind of duck too.
Yeah, 9, 10. 10 plus 2 is 12, 14, 17, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 32, 36. 28 times 36, real quick. Calculator. 28 times 36. You deal 1,008 damage with your spell. Eowyn,
Not to piss you off.
kaboom.
Wow. That's amazing.
Why don't I have this nuclear explosion?
That's a
going
game
around?
changer right there.
Yeah.
1,008 damage in one channel divinity. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, Eowyn, that's pretty good. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay.
I thought I did good with 15. I mean, you know.
All right. Covet?
I have to come after that?
Kaboom. Since you went to a place with all this basil. Getting far along the way.
Yeah.
So I come up 10 feet. And I put my hand on Eowyn's shoulder and says, I will completely endorse you for the replacement of Ronaldus Basil.
Thank you.
Then, okay. Oh, how far am I from? Okay. All right. So, and this is our last
Round of the day.
correct, Jim?
For the day.
Last round for the day.
Because Eowyn has to go.
Okay.
Going out with a boom.
No
I
kidding.
mean, really.
I'm gonna stay right here because I need to stay close to Islarin. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good right now. I'm gonna
Clean up.
clean up just a little bit, and I'm gonna shoot this one with
Uh-huh.
Eldritch Blast.
Sure.
It may not
You're
be
gonna
very
miss.
good because yeah.
No, you
Is
hit
that
it.
Oh yeah, I hit it.
Yeah, it dies. Cool.
Okay, and then she's gonna go to this one.
Would you,
and
as you consume the soul of a magma mephit,
I'm sorry. I'm a little overwhelmed by this very powerful pint-sized Aowen right next to me. Oh my gosh! Wow. All right. All right. So
Ao's been waiting for this moment.
What did I just?
Eldritch Magma Method. I will type that in chat here. Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one.
Sure. With your second
with
blast?
my other Eldritch Blast.
Sure. Boom, boom. That one will also die. Add another one.
I shall eat it. I was a little peckish anyway. Oh, and I get Siphon Life.
Okay.
So that one was 14, right? So my temp health points are 14.
Okay. Awesome. You have 14 temporary hit points. That's pretty good. All right. The other methods. We got one job. We're gonna do it. This is gonna suck. As we fly into the Spirit Guardians. All right, we're flying into the Spirit Guardians. 60 feet here. Yep.
Kayla,
All right.
you should try to eat these. They're kind of tasty. They're a little spicy.
Goodness gracious. All right, so I have
damage.
10. Oh, goodness. All right, so 10d20. One of them is still alive. Awesome.
2.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, 2 of them.
You have an 18 and a 19.
Yep. Sorry, missed that 19 there. All right. But that's as far as they can move, which sucks for them. Yeah. All right. Fine. The Galabdur is going to move his 30 feet as a dash to there to block the path. We go to Islarin. What would you like to do, Islarin?
I don't think it's even important to attack the methods since they're just gonna fly right into Spirit Guardians and yeah, not long for this world. So let's and only make it 30 feet. And I think I will. You know what? I'm going to dash.
Okay.
I'm gonna let's see, do I want to
Don't outrun it.
I'm just gonna go 20 to this side of it. Yeah, I'll try to occupy its attention while everyone else runs around it.
Okay. Cool. Awesome. Then we go to Ayla Taylor.
Well, I'm going to move down here. But I'm going to hit this one up here with spiritual weapon.
Okay. And you will hit, dealing 13 force damage, and it explodes. Great.
Yay!
And
okay,
ending out tonight, Twilight's Call, or today, I should say. Twilight's Call, what would you like to do?
I am going to move to right about here. No, I'm gonna move into the Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
There. And I'm going to take 2 shots at this thing.
Okay. All right. Well, the 15 clinks off, but the 17 will pierce it for 21 piercing damage.
He's got a thick hide.
Yep. Anything else, Twilight's Call?
No, I think that will be it for my turn.
Awesome. That's where we're going to end for today, as you guys are making way deeper into the Australian lava field.